Hello, my friends, and welcome to another devotional connection. I was reading something tonight that led me to a couple of thoughts, and I want to share them with you if I may be so bold. I remember when I played football for a couple of years, one of the things that was commonly said, and I've heard it in multiple places, is in football, it's a game of inches, and you fight for every single inch. Those guys that are on the line crashing into each other play after play after play are fighting for every inch. And it's the team that has the most inches at the end of the game that normally wins. As you think about life and the battle that we are in just to get through this life, you begin to think about the people you have around you, the people that you need to help get you through the battle in the trenches, the grit, the grime, the things that take determination and courage to get through, the day in, day out, just slob through the muck and mud of life. It's messy, it can get dirty, and you need people who have staying power. And the same thing can be said of what God has given us in our salvation. You need people who can stand the test of time, who can endure this race. I want to read some scriptures to you from 1 Corinthians 15:58 and from 16:13 through 14. And it reads like this: My dear brothers and sisters, be strong and immovable. Always work enthusiastically for the Lord, for you know that nothing you do for the Lord is ever useless. Chapter 16, verses 13 through 14 reads, Be on guard, stand firm in the faith, be courageous, be strong, and do everything with love. Think about those verses and think about who you are and the people you have around you. I could not have made it this far if I didn't have people with staying power, with praying power. They stayed, they prayed, they fought with me, they fought for me, and they sought the Father out and helped me get through. I had people who, even now in ministry, I could not do this job without some of the people I have around with me who just stay in the fight. They keep standing in the gap. They keep standing in the way. They keep praying over me. They keep enduring with me. And those people, every single day, help me get through. And I pray that I am one of those who assists them as well, because I stayed, because I fought the fight, because I stayed in the grime, because I stayed in the mud with them, because I stayed in the trenches. Sometimes we want to give up. Sometimes we want to quit. We take a long time and consider the possibilities of how we could do it. Sometimes we want to look for an easy way out, and then we want to take that way out. We want to run away. We want to stop before we're done. We want to walk away from the thing God tasked us to do. We want to give up on building our wall. We want to give up on building our section. And for some of us, we fall into this escape from reality. We find a different way to cope and deal that just leaves everybody out. This holiday season, people have a lot of feelings and emotions. Some people feel the loss of family. Some people feel the hopelessness and the despair. Some people feel the pain of their position and where they are. Some people feel like they don't have enough or they don't have anything to give. There is a lot of anger, sadness, and depression running amok, even through the church. Do we have what it takes to stay in the fight for them, stay in the fight with them, to be strong and immovable in our faith, to be strong and immovable in our prayers, to be strong and immovable in our love for our fellow man, for our friends, for our family? We cannot give up. We cannot quit. We cannot fall into despair. We have too much to be hopeful for, too much joy that God has given us. He has come through time and time again, and the battle is in the trenches. We don't retreat. We don't quit. We surround ourselves with loving, supportive friends. And if you don't have them, then be one. Let God's grace come over us. I have found it so hard to quit when I've got good friends who keep propping me up. It's so hard to give up when I got good friends who are standing in the fight with me. There's something about shared suffering that bonds people. And we need to show them how to suffer well. Take the burden. Take the load. Help someone else. Stay in the fight. Do it with love. I'll talk to you again soon.